So with this video, we're looking at graph sketching. So as we said in the lesson, what we do is whenever we're graph sketching, we start from this side. So here, 4 lots of 3 take away 2 is 10. Then we're going to do 4 lots of 2 take away 2. So 4 lots of 2 is 8. Take away 2 is going to be 6. Then we do 4 lots of 1, which is 4. Take away 2, and we get 2. And then we're going to have some negative numbers. So the negative numbers, even though they're trickier, just have a look at the pattern. So 10 take away 4 is 6. Take away 4 is 2. Take away 4 is minus 2. Go down another 4, and you're going to get minus 6. And then that's part A done. That's completing the tables. Now B, on the grid, draw the graph of y equals 4x minus 2. So what we do is we plot 3, 10. So you go across by 3, up by 10, and you plot the point. Go across by 2, up by 6, and you get that one. Cross by 1, up by 2, and we get that point there. 0 minus 2, just be careful. These should lie in a straight line. So 0 minus 2 is this one over here, not that one over there. Next one, minus 1, minus 6. You go across by minus 1, down by minus 6, and you get that one. Then minus 2, minus 10, and you get that there. And then once you've done that, you join them up with a nice straight line. And we get a graph looking like that. So make sure when you do it, you don't need the arrow on the end. But when you do that, make sure that you go all the way through your graph. Now, the other 2 extra bits of questions here, these are the grade 5 questions that they'll ask you at the end of the paper. So it says, use the graph to find the value of y when x is 2.5. So what we do is we go over to 2.5 along the x-axis. So there's 1, there's 2. 2.5 is right here. And what we do is we go up to our line, and then go across. And if x is 2.5, y equals 8. Next, they say use the graph to find the value of x when y equals minus 8. So what we do is we go to minus 8 on the y-axis, because it says y is minus 8. So this here is the y-axis. Go down to minus 8, read across, and then read up. And that is minus 1.5. So x is minus 1.5. That's what that one means. Don't worry if you didn't get that bit. The whole thing about this one is trying to sketch the graph. So if you did do it, very good. Okay, next one. This one is just sketching the graph. So just like beforehand, we start on this side here. So we're going to do 2 lots of 3 plus 2. So 2 lots of 3 is 6 plus 2 is 8. Then we're going to do 2 lots of 2, which is 4 plus 2 is 6. Then we've got 2 lots of 1, which is 2 plus 2 is 4. Then have a look at the pattern. 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. It's going down in 2s, so that's going to be minus 2. Just show that it works. 2 lots of minus 2 is minus 4. Then minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2. Once you've drawn it, you've got to plot the points. So the first one here is 3, 8. So you go across by 3, up by 8, and that's that point there. Next, across by 2, up by 6. Across by 1, up by 4. Across by 0, up by 2. Left by 1 and then 0 up, so it's minus 1, 0, minus 2 down here. And then once we've done that, we join up with a nice straight line, going through all the points, and it looks like that. Final question. Now notice in this one, it says draw this graph, but it hasn't given you a table of results. The first thing we do is if we haven't got a table of results, that's what we draw. So there you go. There's our table. Oh. Yeah. And we're going to put x at the top, y down here. Now if we notice, we go from minus 2 all the way up to 3. That's what we do. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. And if you haven't done all of them, don't worry. It's the line that we're looking for. So now what we're going to do is we start off with this number. So we're going to do 2 lots of 3, take away 4. Well, 2 lots of 3 is 6. Take away 4 is going to be 2. 2 lots of 2 is 4. Take away 4 is 0. And 2 lots of 1 is 2. 2 take away 4 is going to be minus 2. So have a look at the pattern. 2, 0, minus 2. It's going down in 2, so it's going to be minus 4, minus 6, minus 8. Now if we go across by 3, up by 2, that's that point. Go across by 2, up by 0, it's this point. 1 minus 2 is this point. 0 minus 4 is down here. Minus 1, minus 6, minus 2, minus 8. And then, as before, we join up with a nice straight line, going through all the points, And voila, we've got our line. Just a quick, not a shortcut, but just a way of checking to see whether or not our answer is correct. This thing here, this bit on the end, -4, is where it goes through the y-axis. So if it goes through the y-axis at -4 down here, we've got the answer correct. So if you've got all the homework, well done.